regular carbon or pro carbon. Pro carbon is going to be a little lighter, a little stiffer, more responsive, but the regular carbon is just as good performance-wise. Come in much bigger range than last year, so it'll go all the way from 30 liters all the way up to 120 liters. The idea behind it was going to kind of take a little bit more of the bloodline of the downwind boards, so the dragonflies, so they're more narrow, and we try and stay within a certain width, because that's what helps you get up and going early. But yeah, they work well for everything from pair winging to winging to foil drive. We took the step out of the bottom.
Right.
So you can put a foil drive with the extended life battery on here. Works fine. Yeah, they're kind of the one board that does it
Yeah,
all.
I'm 200 pounds and I've been riding the 95 and it's
Yeah.
easy even for me, you know?
Yeah. So I'd say if you're comparing it to last year's boards rode a little bit bigger than so if you normally ride at say a 90 liter, you could ride the 80 liter. There's these, you're gonna ride more true to volume. So if you ride a 90 or 95, you're gonna stay with the 90 or 95 liters. They're gonna be more narrow, more compact than last year's, but a little bit thicker. So you put the volume to the thickness of the board instead of making it wider.
And the nose is totally different shape too.
Yeah, so you got to. One thing with the bigger boards, you can notice some winding. So when you're riding swell, especially places like this where it's really windy, when you turn sideways to the wind, you can feel a lot of wind on the side of the board, and it either push your nose down to the water or push it back where you came from. So they actually redesigned this to get the wind flow over it, so it doesn't affect the turning of the board.
Exactly.
Has some good volume up front, but not too much, so it doesn't make the board tombstone while you're getting ready to go.
Awesome.
Super early, really early takeoff speed. You can pretty much put the board, if you're foiling, you can touch it down to the water and it comes back out. There's no stick to it. You don't really feel any of it. So it's one of the best characteristics of it that I've noticed. Turning wise, the rails don't grab. Yeah, it's pretty.
And you've been using it for pair winging a lot lately, right?
Yeah, and I've been going. It seemed like the trends are to try and get on the smallest board you could ride, so like 50, 40 liters, and I'm having a blast on the windy days, like a 65 liter, but an 80 liter. The board's still small enough. The tracks are mounted pretty far, they're long enough, and they're forward, so when you get on the board, say like a 6-foot board, the tracks are almost 2 feet forward, so it shortens it. So your riding surface is a lot shorter, so it still makes it swing weight, makes it turnable. Yeah, pair wing, the release on these things, especially because the pair wings don't have much power to them. You can't really pump, so it really depends on how quickly that board can get up to foiling speed.
Awesome.
Yeah, Super K2s.
Thanks so much. That's
Yeah, no worries.
AWSI 2025.